Yo guys, what's going on? A very enthusiastic Superman Gaming here, along with my my partner in crime. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey everybody, this is MCG here, along with SMG.
Go ahead.
So what's going to happen is if during this gameplay recording, if you don't hear from me for a good say 30 minutes, then there's a good reasonable chance I've been knocked offline and I will have to be won't be online for maybe a good day or two.
And you guys will have to put up with me for a little while. So that's going to be our main topic for right now, actually, is the struggles with power issues.
And we all know I've got plenty of experiences with that.
So do I, trust me. So, I do know when your power goes out, you need to do everything you can to friggin' make sure you have light, which is something, which is a segment I should have brought a long time ago, called "What Should You Need for the Dark?" And
I can
I'm
tell you,
actually
a flashlight.
Yes, and I'm actually surprised we haven't brought this up in our early videos. I'm actually very surprised.
I don't even remember what video we had to bring this up on. Actually,
We should have brought it up on one of the fire safety videos.
oh wow, yeah, from the podcast that we did
Yeah.
when I was under a different name.
Yes.
Oh, and speaking of which, if you guys didn't know, we did do a podcast series that was kind of all over the place. It wasn't very structured, and also because like my original PSN name that I got from the PS3 days was titled Big Mac 490, but I recently got that changed to Marine Class Gamer.
And things just started taking a friggin' downturn from there. Like from there, we started like not doing as many videos as we were. Like we would be doing one like once a day together or like once a week. But now we're down to like almost once a year.
Yeah, and the worst thing is I gave up on YouTube because for the fact that Let's Play videos or gameplay videos in general are nobody does them anymore, and they're pretty much and like good luck trying to get any views which you're not going to get any. Just base facts here.
And the reason why I stepped back from YouTube is because of the policy agreement that they came up with. Was it this? Was it at the beginning of the year that they came up with this policy, Mason?
Actually, yes, but this was a very old, outdated law that was that was around since the beginnings of the internet.
So, if you, so really, they shouldn't even be able to dig up this law and dig up this rule and put it in play. It's
Let me give you a little bit of backstory here. When the Child's Online Privacy Protection Act, or COPPA, was introduced, it was designed to protect children under the ages of 13 from websites and advertisers for getting personal information and things like that. Well, it was supposed to be revised again in early this year of 2020. But it was revised quicker than that because multiple child advocacy groups filed a complaint against YouTube because YouTube was getting a lot of predatory child comments, channels, etc. And they used that as proof to show that YouTube had this, and COPPA was COPPA. Well, not COPPA. Sorry, the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, came under pressure and were forced to file a lawsuit against YouTube. So
Right.
now, beginning January 1st, 2020, every creator must either abide the law by saying that their videos are kid friendly or not kid friendly.
And my videos were kind of all over the place. Like, some were kid friendly, some weren't kid friendly.
Yeah, and the ridiculous part is that despite all the everyone stating how ridiculous this is, nothing was compared to the fact that many of these YouTubers that were talking about this were really complaining and didn't even have the information.
I can tell you right now, this is
Like-
not going to be a kid-friendly video because there's going to be a lot of cursing and swearing in this video, just as a heads up. Because I get the whole idea of COPPA, but, you know, why do the channels like mine and Mason's have to be affected? Why do they have to affect every channel? Can't it just affect some channels and just block the others? Like, come on.
Well, here's the thing that's really stupid and ridiculous is the fact that if you took a look at what they point out, what contributes kid-friendly kids content and what that isn't, is the fact that if it appeals to children, such as word phrases, like duh, good, or whatever, you know, your everyday vocabulary, your words of like another one was like colors, like colorful characters, cartoons. Basically, any cartoon, any animated cartoon, any video game could fall under many of these categories, and that the FTC could deem as kids content, like Call of Duty, Doom, Family Guy, The Simpsons, you name it.
Well, Call of Duty,
Including animation channels.
COD, I wouldn't really say is kid-friendly because, you know, it's advocating violence.
Yeah, but it still had like characters, you know, it appeals to children. I mean, come on, Call of Duty appeals to 12-year-olds and older, so.
I mean,
but then again, they don't. The FTC doesn't know that, so they that's many of the
I mean,
the gray area guidelines.
This one channel I watched, Mason, they pointed out very perfectly.
What, the Spider-Man and Elsa Gate scenario?
Actually,
I
yes.
think we all know what that is.
Actually, yes. That actually pointed it out for me. And again, thank you, Tresicle, for opening my eyes to YouTube and how money-hungry bastards they can be. I don't give a shit if I get my channel taken off. I want to friggin' say that.
Let me just point out for the fact here that YouTube is now owned by Google and they're now corporate, and YouTube is trying to become TV. They're really trying to replace TV.
I mean,
like, don't deny it. That's what's happening.
We cannot deny the fact that TV is becoming obsolete. And yes, streaming services like, you know, like Twitch or Crave or whatever are taking the world by storm because, well, I mean, soon, I predict, like, in about, say, another 5 years, there is not even going to be, no one will ever even hear of satellite or cable or even something like that.
Justin, can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
What's satellite and what's cable? I don't remember.
So, satellite is like where you get like every channel, like where you...
Justin?
Yo,
Justin, don't answer that question, okay? That was rhetorical. That was just I made that up to prove my point.
I know. I
Yeah.
know.
So
I I know, and that was a rhetorical answer.
yeah, but on the real, like TV will always be around at some point or another, but YouTube is actually becoming TV. In fact, I believe it was designed to be that way for the start. You know, from the get go. Like I'm pretty sure.
And let's face it, companies like Bell and Rogers and all that, they're just gonna be doing cell phones. They're not gonna be doing TV service or
Does anyone remember
whatever.
the like? Does anyone even remember the old Blackberries or the Verizon phones
You you know it's funny you mention that because I
or
was
the metal razors?
it's funny you mention those phones because I was thinking the other day. I wonder what happened to the old piece of shit phones they used to sell.
Which were?
Well, the, well, some of the phones you mentioned.
Oh, those ones.
Yeah.
Like way before the iPhone in 2007? Yeah, the iPhone in 2007, yeah.
Yeah. iPhone really started taking off like when they like when they well the the iPhone was really not much. It was just basically an iPod to call people on, but they really took off when they added all the extra features to it.
Yeah, and for those who didn't know, that if you didn't know that Steve Jobs was the owner of Apple at one point, Apple Computer. But at one point, before the iPhone, Apple nearly went bankrupt because like when he once after he left. It was only until when the iPhone when the original iPhone hit the scene in 2007, um, Apple
I
got
thought
saved from
Steve Jobs was
bankruptcy.
always with Apple.
No, he passed away. It's now Steve. It's now Steve Cook.
Okay, yeah, I knew Steve Jobs died, but like, wasn't he with Apple until he passed?
Yeah, he was. I believe he was. Yeah, that or maybe he stepped down. I don't know the full history of that.
Either way, either way, Steve Jobs, if you somehow find this video, thank you for making one of the best. Thank you for making one of the best companies that make one of the best phones ever.
Androids, guys, you better not coming to find this video and trying to flag it down. Okay, don't need to start
And
an iPhone Android fan war or Android
and
war or whatever.
I just want to say on record before any Android people say, "Hey, what about us? What about Android?" Granted, Android is good to have, but from personal experience, it's not a phone I would go with again.
Now, I'll just be perfectly clear here. Is that despite the fact the reason why like iPhones are very proprietary and you can't do anything with them, and now Android is not really an operating system. It's like a wrapper for an OS. Do you know what the real OS is for Android, Justin?
What?
Linux.
What?
Yes, it's Linux. Linux, you can do. It's fully customizable. It's open source. You can do just about anything. In fact, that's what Android is based on.
Shit.
Yeah. Hence the emulators and the complete customizables, and also the ability to what's the word I'm looking for? Change like a complete use it as a USB drive.
I also want to mention, guys, when I'm done this video and before I upload this, I will add my Twitch channel in the link below. So if you guys have a Twitch, you can check out my content on Twitch.
Oh yeah, please, yeah, definitely check this guy out. He does amazing streams, and there might be something you might be able to you might enjoy. Whether it's like a pay-to-win service model like Siege or Call of Duty, or I don't know, or any single player adventures.
Now,
But
now
seriously, go follow him.
a couple times a week, I'm gonna try and stream Modern Warfare 2 campaign and see how that goes. But you know, I've streamed Avengers a couple times, like Marvel's Avengers, and I've gotten like almost like 5 or 6 views in like 10 minutes.
Well, Marvel is a pretty awesome franchise. And thank you, Stan Lee, for creating the franchise.
And that's what the final part of this video is gonna be on. Marvel.
The fact that Disney owns Marvel, how do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm kind of split on the decision.
Because Disney owns everything now, so
Like, yes, yes, on one hand, I want to see where Disney takes Marvel. But on the other hand, I feel like they practically stole from Stan Lee.
Stan Lee, he was the original creator of the Marvel. Him and his buddy, I forget his name, sadly. And before Marvel became a name, it was like called Stanley. I think it was called Stanley Comics.
Yeah, Stan Lee Comics.
Yeah, but then it was later appointed Marvel. Now, here's something interesting though: is that Stan Lee actually filed a lawsuit against Marvel because they were trying to own the rights to some of the characters that Stan Lee has created, even though Stan Lee was under the employment rule with Marvel,
Such as Spider-Man.
Yep.
A classic. Hulk, which is the guy you don't want to mess with.
Yeah, the big green guy.
And
what's his name? Bruce Banner or Bruce Wayne?
Bruce Banner. Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Bruce Banner, yeah. Oh, okay.
Bruce Wayne is from DC. But
right.
However, I do want to point out this one thing, this one crucial thing that I find that will not get you guys to see what I see, but I'm going to get you guys to kind of get the picture I'm trying to paint here.
Okay, I'll give you a paintbrush.
Not that kind, but like try and imagine this, okay? So imagine being a guy like Stan Lee, right? And making like say half a billion dollars off of a comic book off of comics, right? Because if they say if you do what you love, it's never work. And then a guy comes along one day and says, "Oh, I'll offer you $500 billion for your comics and for your company." And here's the tricky part. And Mason, what would you do if you were in his shoes? Would you take the deal, or would you say, "No way, I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this. I don't want to give it up"?
I would review the contract deal before making any decision of any kind.
Actually, that's an answer I haven't even considered, so you pass that one. And for
Right, because if you really gotta review the contract at least, and also at least have a lawyer when you're doing it too. That way you actually know what you're getting into.
and that question I asked Mason, I'm also asking you guys. Also, leave down in the comments what you guys would do. Would you A, review the contract and see what the details are? B, tell them to get the hell out and never come back? Or C, take the deal, take the $500 billion and just go on your way and almost be set for life?
Knowing some people, they'll probably just take the deal.
The choice is yours. I'm not gonna be offended if you guys choose that you would take the money. I mean, half of me would want to take the money, but the other half would just say, piss off, get out of the store.
Time to choose.
The choice is up to you. What do you want to do?
Can I just point out for a second? I mean, if you guys didn't know, we beat Half-Life 1, then you likely won't get the reference. But if you did, I congratulate you.
I got the reference. Tick, tick, tick. Time to figure it out. And it's time for us to go. Yeah. This is it for me, Simpleman Gaming, aka Justin, and for MSG, aka Mason. Remember, you can follow me on Twitch, which I will leave in the description below. I won't give my Twitter because I don't really use my Twitter anymore. Between Twitch and Twitter, I was getting notifications like 24/7.
That's a lot of notifications.
Anyway, guys, that's it for us. Peace out. Hey, come over here.
The Allegiance evicted him. Now he's built a property and personnel ring here in Verdansk.
Mason, come over to me when you are done getting what you need to get. Come over to me and I'll show you something.
We can't break it in our time frame.
Alright.
So we'll break his men instead. Al-Malik's top lieutenants have taken residence in the neighborhood to the north.
You'll have to get close, understood?
I don't need to edit my loadout.
We cannot take it anymore.
Roger that. We'll get it done.
Before you can go down the elevator shaft and just...
Snipers in the area. Hunt them down.
We go down, actually, not up.
Enemy infantry. Moving on your position.
Holy crap, where the hell did everyone go? Jesus, man.
I'm booking it down the stairs.
Me too.
Armed 4.
There we go.
Approaching the neighborhood. Begin house-to-house search.
Okay, so are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, copy.
So this is a PSA. I have to say, guys, if you're be very aware when you're playing with randos in online games such as Call of Duty, Rainbow Six, etc.
You'll never know if they'll friggin' betray you or.
Yeah. So expect a lot of abandonment, team kill, or, you know,
or if you're playing hostage, or like me and Mason like to call it, capture the flag, because basically it's capture the flag.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whoever, if you guys have seen our past video of us playing Siege. One of us, usually the one with the lowest amount of health, escorts the hostage out, while the other person who has the most amount of health, I know this may seem confusing, but the person who has the most amount of health has to cover the person who is escorting the hostage.
Answer me.
Basically, the player with the lowest health or HP in that kind of mode in Siege becomes a liability and has to be protected.
Find another lieutenant and search him.
And by the way, this is the finest example of dealing with randos, because guess what? Our two partners are way ahead, and both of them are down right now.
This is a perfect example. If they die,
see, they're way ahead. Well, one player is down, like the other player is down too.
Looks like it's up to us.
Yep, I'm not bothering rescuing this guy unless I make it there, but I'll try to save his ass.
Yeah, I'm trying to save him right now, but I'm gonna tell you right now, he's gonna die before I get there.
Well.
Yep, he's dead.
Yeah.
And I'm not even halfway there.
Yeah, I'm doing my best to hold my own. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yeah.
See, this is how you play as a team.
One way you can spot me is look. One way you can look for me in online. Look for this kind of gun. Look for.
I have no scopes on this thing, so I have no. So I have to like be like a hawk and be able to see where the foes are.
Yeah, so guys, basically today we are just talking about whatever comes to mind. Like there's no like we did once before, but we didn't end up doing more of it because we didn't feel we had to.
Right. Oh!
Fire!
Where'd that?
I'm reloading.
Holy sh!
Throwing smoke!
Shit!
Oh, grenade! Have a Molotov.
Nadim, report. We've lost another man. Stack it again.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Oh, you're right there? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Every time we break into their network, they change the encryption. Find the next lieutenant.
wow, do you see that? This one player, he's just rushing ahead.
Yeah. He's an
He's down
idiot.
both. Yeah, these guys are rushing ahead. I'm trying to
What's he trying to do? Get himself killed?
beats me, but this guy, I took that guy down. Shit, grenade! Back up. You know what? I think I think we should talk about cancel culture right about now. If you're
Okay. Okay. Do you want to start us off on that then?
sure.
Reloading.
If you guys are not familiar with cancel culture, it's basically like it basically started off on Twitter, and as we all know, Twitter could be very random, toxic at times.
Big time.
And basically, what cancel culture is just a bunch of people that are a group that either would try to cancel an establishment, a person, and ruin their entire career online or their entire life.
Every time we break into their network, they change the encryption.
And there's been
Find the next
multiple
lieutenant.
examples of this, and it's basically internet harassment, like
Oh,
bringing
yeah.
up topics that are like decades old. Like the most recent, Mando Pony, aka Andrew Stein.
Right.
I believe he was a highly fake profile was created using his pictures and everything, and he was as a result of this fake profiler, is that Andrew Stein was canceled
Reloading.
by
Oh,
cancel
did you see how
culture.
far that shot was?
No, I didn't. I'm going to where you are.
Reloading.
So anyway, Justin, what's your opinion on cancel culture so far, based on what I've said?
Here's what I know on any culture, and it doesn't matter if it's Aboriginal culture or like one of those cultures that that do like certain traditions a certain way. Here's what I know. All cultures, even the Chinese, have to be treated with respect. Even if anyone doesn't agree on that,
No time.
we all got to agree to disagree on some things.
Yeah. Okay, that was
And
Good thing
for the
you got your
record,
back.
I apologize for what I just said about the Chinese.
On 4 actual. That was Al Malik.
speaking of which, speaking of which, Chinese. There's actually these somebody. I heard
That's how
that
he's hiding his warehouses.
I've heard
Our
that some of these
forces to the
Chinese
stadium.
apps are
Locate
being
those scramblers
banned
and take
in
them
America.
The hoy, what do you think they're trying to do?
And one of them happens to be TikTok.
Doesn't surprise me there, Mason.
Feeder like Al Malik.
What the TikTok's dark private?
Fuck no, because the Chinese app.
All right.
We need to get to the stadium.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what I've been saying all along.
Cameron, I know you're there. You try to take what's mine again, I'll peel your skin from head
What
to
the
toe.
heck is the mission objective, by the way?
We're supposed to kill a bunch of lieutenants and
On 4,
take
head to
their
the stadium. Should you find Al
encryption key
Malik,
cards
bring him
and
to me alive.
go to the stadium and
Be advised, Armed
clear,
4.
like
He knows you're coming.
destroy a whole bunch of
Okay.
Armed 4.
Things
at the
approaching the
stadium.
stadium. Signal breaks
Speaking
down
of
to
the stadium, our
friendly care
partners
package
are
inbound.
way ahead of us right now. They're riding
Look
their
for
the
scramblers around the
mongoose from
perimeter.
Halo all the way
When
to
you
the
find one, download
stadium.
all encryption data, then destroy the scrambler.
Or the four-wheeler.
That should
But-
reestablish our comms.
actually.
and allow you to
I
call
knew
our
that was
gunships
gonna
to rain
happen.
fire on Al Malik's forces.
One of our guys is equipped with a shotgun,
Yeah.
so he's obviously going to go down a lot more.
There goes the signal. See you on the other side.
But guys, there's one thing that I also want to talk about that's actually very, very important.
Does it have to do with politics?
I'm actually gonna talk about racism.
Okay. I really hate racism.
I mean, if you look up one of the
Moving on your
most
Whoa, Jesus.
despised words, racism is in there.
Be advised.
Can I have some backup?
Yeah, I'm kind of down here.
Oh, I see you. Alright.
I mean, considering what I just said about racism and how it can be so ugly, let's
Thanks.
discuss some of the things that could be changed.
Thank you, my friend.
Like, how about having a simple discussion and getting to know the other community.
Right, without being a complete jackass
Yeah.
and mocking the person. Just
Exactly.
because they have a speech impediment.
Yeah.
Signal clear.
I'm taking fire. Check your fire.
Gotcha.
Got
Be
us
advised,
extra
we're losing
ammo, which
signal.
is
Find
good, but
another
I
scrambler.
need ammo.
Taking fire. You know the
Nice pistol kill. At least this isn't on veteran, because I swear I would not be able to survive on veteran.
Yeah, it's not better.
Yeah, the difficulty seems fair. Ooh, wow, got a triple kill.
reloading.
That jackass tried to get up, I shot him.
Enemy wave coming straight for you.
Have a cocktail.
A Molotov kind.
Yeah. Ugh, okay.
Armored enemies inbound.
Taking fire.
Okay, where the heck is everyone else?
Whoops, my bad.
Oh. Yeah, sorry for that. Oh, I'm out of ammo.
I got the ammo box down.
Holy crap.
Shit. I need... Apart. I need cover so I can...
I had to retreat because like I was getting like we're getting shot at from like
Yes!
we're getting
I
shot.
will put my sentry gun down.
Alright, that's it. I got my grenade launcher out, so I'm gonna blow some guys up with this thing if they show up again. Oh, okay, I guess they moved on.
Reloading.
I got some ammo.
I'm saving my precision airstrike for something very special.
Ouch! Where'd that shooting me from?
Oh, but yeah, like I was saying, racism is one of the worst things that you can ever discuss with someone.
Yeah.
Like calling someone a fraud is one thing, but to call someone racist, you have to absolutely be sure why you're calling them racist.
Yeah. Oh, come on. I'm the only one. Okay.
I'm up. Go.
Alright, stop moving.
I
Stop moving.
got the other guy.
Okay.
I've got you.
Thanks for the assist, bro. Where are you? Okay. I see you. Oh, I better get the cover. Or else I'm gonna go down. Man, is this survivable?
I don't know, but it seems like it.
Yeah, I have that survival feeling, you know?
Check your fire. Taking fire.
You know, I wish enemy could stop firing at you when you're like reviving somebody else. You know, when you're in the revival animation.
Come on, buddy, I fucking helped you. Help me.
Yeah. Where the hell is the other guy?
Oh, thank you.
I'm up. Go.
I'm down. Help.
I'm coming.
Mike out.
Yeah.
Taking fire. Oh, I did a number on you, mate.
Thanks for the assist.
It's good. I'll catch up.
Next time, let's not play with other players.
Well, I mean,
Incoming! Light infantry!
it's the only way to play this part of Spec Ops.
Yeah, I know. Like, I feel like these guys are ruining Spec Ops for me. I thought Spec Ops was supposed to have a great time with your buddies, not
Well,
heavily depend on them.
Well, I mean, it's bad timing because we both don't have anyone else like online to play this with, so we're kind of running into a bit of an issue.
Well, no,
I mean,
you would think that you'd be able to, like, you know, when you play with other players, you're able to, like, you know, cover each other's backs and whatnot, and play like an actual teammate.
Yeah, because this is an actual freaking shit show.
And I can't revive both you and the other guy because your guys are way in the open, and I'm stuck here holding my own.
I'm down.
Like, these enemy bots are not letting me move.
Hang on, I'll try and crawl over to you.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I can't really go anywhere.
I just died.
Yeah, come on.
Well, I'm stuck. I better survive this long enough, guys.
Come on.
We've reached the part of the video where we discuss certain things that have been going on, by which I mean I've been trying to stay clear of this, but It can't be helped, but I'm not going to be talking about it too long, but I'm going to be talking a bit about politics because I find it's needed here. I mean, considering what's going on, I find we need all that we can get.
Yeah. Okay, cluster strike coming in. I need to call this thing.
And oh sweet, I'm back. So Mason, let me ask you this.
Light infantry, moving on your position.
Have you? I'm kind of expecting the answer to be no here, but have you been hearing about what has been going on lately, like in the news?
Sir, we need more men at the stadium.
Not really. I mean, I've been sort of hearing about COVID-19 once in a while, or whenever I look it up.
That's kind of what I mean.
Yeah, I mostly find this out over on for the commentary channel, the commentary community, mainly for the guy named Optimus, and not to be confused with Optimus Prime, but yeah. Holy hell, I'm getting blasted by the RPGs.
Taking fire!
And of course, I don't expect you to answer this like with a full answer, but what do you think on the whole government's plan with to tackle COVID-19? Do you think it's a good plan or no?
Incoming! Light infantry!
Well, for closure for lockdown.
Like in general.
Well, I don't really know what their plan is, but I would rather, but hopefully they actually they take it a bit more seriously and actually not be an idiot.
Mason, to be completely honest, I don't think the government even has a plan.
Well, the one in the US definitely doesn't.
But let us know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you think the government has a plan to get us out of this shit show? Or do you think they're just dragging their feet, making up the rules as they go? I mean, that's what the conservatives do, and no disrespect to any conservative parties. That is just how I feel on conservatives. The NDP are my people. The liberals, I just find, are in it for themselves. I find the liberals are like, how can we find a way to twist this to benefit us?
Time for your position.
I feel like we've been dealing with this on the advanced or expert difficulty.
Yeah. But
like, I mean, does anyone have any defibs or pills to deal with this? You know. Oh my god. Holy. Ow. Jeez, who the heck is responsible for the airstrikes?
I know, these are fucking crazy airstrikes.
Yeah.
I've got you! Taking fire!
Well, I know Canada is doing a great job of flattening the curve and actually with COVID-19.
Coming.
Yeah, I got 10 seconds left.
Aw, make it. Aw, make it. One guy saved you. The other guy saved you.
Thanks. Yeah, you were cutting it close, man. Like, really close. Yeah, this guy's using a rocket launcher. Okay, where the heck is the other terminals?
They're
way over
marked
there.
on our HUD.
So far, I see grenades, enemies. Like I'm just too focused on the combat than the actual objectives.
Taking fire!
Guys, I need to get out. I need to get out of the open.
Today's video wasn't supposed to be as ridiculous as this, but hey, sometimes you gotta have some ridiculous videos, right?
Right.
Incoming.
And actually,
Light
I have a suggestion for the next video. And maybe some and future content. An actual in-depth review of the games of the games you're playing and have played. Like an actual structured review.
Okay, I can give one on Call of Duty right now. Before we go. I can come up with one word. Competitive.
Yeah, competitive. There's a bit of luck in here and some skill, but
Yo, there's some douchebag just shooting off rockets.
yeah, and I have no idea where the hell he is. Like I can't find him. I don't see him anywhere.
I think that's the jackass we took on our chopper last round. Anyway, guys,
Snipers in the
well,
area.
that's
Hunt
it
them down.
for both of us. Peace out.